The lead hand should be flat on the water. The other hand should be on the inside of your thigh. Hips and shoulders are evenly rotated at approximately 45 degrees. Kick smoothly, staying in this rotated position, moving only the head to breathe. Try to make the breath continuous and fluid. Advanced swimmers can do a sculling motion with the lead hand. If you are having trouble breathing, you might need to rotate your hips and shoulders slightly more. Start off by performing the kicking on the side drill. After 2 or 3 breaths on one side, take 3 strokes to switch your rotation and breathing to the opposite side. It's okay to use kicking fins to help you reduce the effort of the drill and to allow you to focus on the correct technique. Push off with both hands in front of your head, then start pulling with one arm only. Rotate with your pull to 45 degrees at the hip. Enter the water and extend past your front arm with the hand that is working. This will give you more time to reach and catch the water correctly. You can focus on many things when you do this drill: your fingertip entry, high elbow catch, and the timing of your breathing. To improve your breathing, focus on blowing out when your fingertips enter the water. With this drill, you're breathing away from the working arm. Maintain a smooth stroke with no pauses. Look for even rotation to both sides. Be careful not to pull too early with the working arm. Be sure that the in-breath is complete and the head is back in the water before you start your pull. Concentrate on your natural rotation so that you flow in and out of the breath smoothly. Keep kicking, and if needed, use fins. This is essentially single arm drill to one side, then a brief pause with both hands out in front of your head before repeating the arm cycle to the other side. Keep the kick flowing to maintain momentum and play with different length pauses when your hands are out in front of your head. You can breathe to both sides or just one side. Either way, the rotation is unchanged. Try to be rhythmical and not robotic. Take time to find the catch and engage the high elbow before you pull. This is regular freestyle swimming. However, during the recovery phase, you maintain a high elbow above the water and drag the fingertips along the water's surface. Ensure that you have enough rotation at the hips and shoulders to allow this movement. Try doing this in super slow motion using fins to aid your buoyancy. This is regular freestyle swimming, but with loosely closed fists rather than open hands. The trick is not to rush through the catch at the front of the stroke and to focus on rotating the shoulder and forearm to allow a high elbow catch and hold using the forearm and wrist. Try swimming half a length with fists, then open your hands at the halfway mark. You will feel more water with the palm of your hand now. You can scull with your hands extended in front of your head or underneath your chest. As always, the fingertips are lower in the water than the wrists, which should be lower than the elbows. The sculling motion is a side-to-side motion, not a pulling back motion. Feel the water and play with it. Maintain very high elbows and firm wrists and palms. Try sculling for half a length, then open your hands at the halfway mark. You will magically feel more of a hold on the water now. To scull at your hip, lie on your back and relax your head onto the water. Kick naturally, and with both elbows near your sides, scull outwards and inwards to generate forward motion. You can use the snorkel, pull buoy and ankle band at some point during every swim workout. Using them will help you to rotate correctly and allows you to focus on the correct timing of the stroke without having to concentrate on your breathing biomechanics. Look to generate the high elbow catch and don't try to rush the pull phase of the stroke. If you find that your legs are fishtailing and swaying out behind you, then check to see that you are pulling correctly under your body. If your recovery feels awkward in the shoulders, be sure to rotate more to both sides. If you find that your head is nodding to each side, then you might be over-rotating. Practice your open water sighting on a regular basis even during pool swims. As your breathing side arm extends and presses on the water in front of you, aim to lift the head just enough to have only your eyes above the waterline. Then drop the head back into the water to take the in-breath as usual. Head-up swimming is a great way to feel the water in front of your head and a useful navigation tool in crowded open water. Keep your kick strong so that your legs don't drop as you hold your head high. If you like what you see here, please hit the subscribe button below to be the first to know about new videos and free premium content.